Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Color Stack Training by Slidescope. This video is a dashboard tutorial of Power BI. You will learn how to create this simple dashboard, which is a car evaluation analysis dashboard. So before buying a car, there are many features that are considered, and on the basis of these features, an acceptability of car is decided. So we are seeing all those features, we are seeing effect of all those features on the acceptability of car. So here class is that variable, and acceptability by safety, maintenance cost, number of doors, lug boot space of car, by number of persons, and car acceptability by pricing. So you will see how we can create a simple dashboard and try to gain insights in different features that will help someone in accepting or buying a car. So we will see all of this, learn all of this in this tutorial. So the data set that we are analyzing in this project is car evaluation dataset from UCI repository. The car evaluation dataset, which you can see here, originates from a simple hierarchical decision making model. And in the data set, we have different type of features like car acceptability based on price, that is buying and maintenance. You can see very high maintenance, very high, and on the basis of tech and comfort, like doors, the number of doors the car has, person, passenger capacity, number of people that car can carry, lug boot, the size of luggage compartment, safety, the estimated safety level of car. The data set directly relates car acceptability CAR to six input variables, that is buying, maintenance, door, person, lug boot, and safety. So we have six input variables, and this makes the dataset particularly suitable for testing methods related to constructive induction and structure discovery. This is the official website from where you can get the data of uci.edu website, and here you have information of different features and your target, which is class. In class, whether the car is unacceptable, acceptable, good, or very good. So we will be seeing effect of different categorical variables on class, the target variable. So that will be the whole purpose of this analysis. To get started with creating the dashboard using Power BI, we will first connect the data because the file is in CSV format. So we will just load CSV here, and after loading it into CSV, make sure every column is appearing properly. We don't have empty headers or anything else. And now we will simply load the data, and here we have it. Once you have the data, you will see different type of columns here. You can see it in table view. In table view, you will be able to see different values, and in model view, obviously because we don't have any relational table here, so only one table is present. The purpose of this analysis is to see if these different attributes that we have, like buying, price, maintenance, what kind of effect do they have on our class label, that is car acceptability. So first of all, we will see in our database how many different type of class variables are there and what is their distribution. So if you will drag class to legend, you will see their values here: accessibility, acceptability, good, unacceptable, very good, right, acceptable. And here in values, we also have a column that is index. In index, we have unique ID for every row. So we will just drag index here, and instead of sum of index, we will use count of index. And now we will be able to see that most cars here, right, 1210 cars are unacceptable, 384 are acceptable, 69 are good, and only 65 are very good. So this is a way you can create a simple pie chart. We can go to title and make it bold, align it to center, and this is simple count of cars by class. You can also increase its size if you want. So this is count of cars by class. For your entire chart, you can go to view, and in your view, you can select customize current theme. This is something that I have explained in previous examples also. And from here, we will choose a slightly darker background. So let's say we will select a background like this time. So apply, and we will make sure transparency is less. So we have that value. So this is count of cars by class. If you want, you can select your chart, go to general tab. In effects, you can enable a simple shadow here, kind of gives a 3D effect. So this is our value, and you can increase the size of data labels. Like you have values, so you can increase their size. In data values, you can make them bold, and percentage is also getting displayed. So whatever unit you want to display, you can select that, like data value and percent. If you only want to display data value or only the percentage of total, whatever you want to display, you can select. So you can see 70% of the cars are unacceptable. Okay. Now we also have safety level. In safety level, we have low, high, and medium safety. So we will see effect of this variable on acceptability of car. So for that, what we will do, we will simply create a stacked column chart here, and we will simply copy its styling and format it here. So from format painter, we'll simply copy the styling. Let me collapse the filter for now. On x-axis, we are going to bring, on x-axis, we will bring car class. You can also bring it on y-axis. And on y-axis, we will bring count of cars. So from index, we will write count of cars. Okay. So count of index, you can see the same thing that we were seeing here. We can see here also. But why we have done this exercise? Because here is legend. Because most of the variables here are categorical. Categorical means safety is a categorical value, high, low, or medium. Although it is ordered value, it is a ordered categorical value, but we have to check that, right? So for that, we will bring safety to legend. And when you will bring here, you will be able to see in unacceptable car, safety high is 277, low safety is higher 576, and medium is 357. But in very good cars, you can see safety is only high, right? And in case of good cars, safety is either high or medium. So safety is low in case of unacceptable cars only. So that's why you can see the effect of this particular variable, safety variable, on our output, that is class, that is acceptability of car. So this is simply car acceptability by safety. Next is, we will simply copy this variable and place it here, and here we will just replace safety with maintenance, because maintenance is also important variable for us, like high, low, medium, very high. And this is buying, high, low, medium, very high. Buying refers to the purchase price of the car. So if we will drag maintenance here, we will obviously see the same kind of graph here, like high, low, medium, and very high. You can see in unacceptable car, maintenance is very high, and we can select a ribbon chart here. Now, what does this ribbon chart tell us? This ribbon chart, for example, on x-axis, we have categorical values. That is unacceptability, acceptability, good, and very good. And on y-axis, we have count of values. So forget about three others here. Just consider this one for now. So here the rank of unacceptable is very high, right? So you can see in case of unacceptable, maintenance cost is very high. That's why maybe it's unacceptable. Then high, then medium, and then low. So you can see in the same order, right? The numbers are also in the same order. Now, but in case of acceptable cars, its rank is lower. That means cars which are acceptable, in those cars maintenance very high. Tho- Cars in which the maintenance is very high, and even though they are acceptable, the number of such cars is less. More of them are medium maintenance cars, right? So you can see rank of this categorical value is more here, right? So this way you can see, and obviously in case of very good cars, it is high, low, or medium, not very high. Okay, so this is also something that you can use to analyze your data. And this is car acceptability by maintenance. Now, as we have car acceptability by safety, let me show you another way how we can use this, you know, stacked bar chart. So here, just copy it, and here in case of car acceptability by safety, we used safety, which is a categorical value in legend field. Now, what if we want to see buying related to buying, right? Buying can be high, low, medium, or very high. So we will bring it to small multiples. Now, then you will see what is happening. So you will bring here, and it will automatically create four different, you know, section for you. So this is high, okay? This is class. So this is count of index. So for high priced cars, for very high priced cars, you can see unacceptability value is very high and acceptability value is lower. In case of low priced cars, you can see here unacceptability is 258 and buying you can see 89. So this is slightly higher. And in case of medium also. So the graph will simply tell you car class and its acceptability on the basis of its pricing. This is also one way to visualize the data. Similarly, you can compare on the basis of number of seats. So we will simply copy this once again, and here instead of safety we will bring number of, we can also bring number of doors and number of persons. So on the basis of person capacity you can see, and we can simply change it to clustered also, so you will be able to see them separately. In case of, so here we have count of index, and blue is two cars, okay? So when person uh, seating capacity is 2, all those cars are very much unacceptable based on the survey. And when we have more number of people, this is 322, and for 4 cars it is 312 in case of unacceptable. But all acceptable, good and very good, you know, cars in terms of class, in these cars we don't have 2 person. So you have to see the effect of number of persons on unacceptability, which is very much. So this is car acceptability by persons. Car acceptability by persons count. Similarly, we also have lug boot. So we can also see the same effect in case of lug boot. So if lug boot is more or less, what is its effect on acceptability and unacceptability? And here we will simply replace persons by lug boot, and we can change it to a clustered column chart. So here it is telling us in case of unacceptable cars, Small lug boot is more like cars which have small lug boots. People are not preferring those cars. In case of very good acceptability of cars, you can see we have more big lug boot, and in case of good cars also. So this orange is a small lug boot, which is, you know, kind of its value is decreasing as we are increasing in acceptability of car. So that's why this is also an important feature that people prefer before buying a car. And as we have done so far, we can also create the same kind of value. And here we will simply see it by number of doors. So here you can see if number of doors are only 2, in that case unacceptability is high. In case of more number of goods, it is very good. Okay. So this is also a variable that is affecting buying behavior of people. So this is a simple car evaluation dashboard which is letting us know what are the preference of different customers. So based on the sample size, like who, when this survey was done, so this is different people's opinion, and on their opinion you can see if number of, obviously let's change the number of doors here by number of doors. So if they have more number of doors, that is their preference, then class acceptability is very good. If maintenance cost is lower and safety is more, you know, number of people, if more number of people can sit in the car, if it has more lug boot, and this is by pricing. If pricing is very high, then obviously more people are not preferring the car. So in here simply you can see in case of very high and high pricing, these bar lengths are more. Obviously you can use different type of charts here. There are multiple type of charts. For example, here you can also select a tree map. In tree map you can see the distribution, like in case of unacceptable, very high, high, blue represents unacceptable, right? And this purple or dark blue represents acceptable. This is very high, good, etc. So you can use different type of charts. So and these type of charts have been explained in previous examples also. So this is a simple chart, and now we will simply add text box here, car evaluation dashboard, and we can use this text box over here. So and then you can, do the styling for it, make it bold, align it in center, hit enter and increase its size. Let's say 36, maybe very high, 28. So let's see, or 24, and here we will simply give it a font color that is something that is as per our background color, and we will reduce. So obviously these type of things take a little bit of time to make perfect, and here also we can go to effect and enable some kind of shadow here. This is a simple dashboard that we will try to create. If you want, you can insert some image here also, just to represent what kind of chart is it.